What is up guys, Store42k here, back with another video, and in this one, I'm going to be doing a Pokemon challenge. And that challenge is to see if I can beat Pokemon Sweet, a ROM hack of Pokemon Red, as a Nuzlocke. Now, if you don't know what Pokemon Sweet is, like I said, it's a ROM hack of Pokemon Fire Red, in which all the Pokemon, instead of being Pokemon, they're based off of candy. So like Bulbasaur is called Browniesaur, and it's basically a brownie with a cherry on top of its back. You know how Bulbasaur is the bulb, except Browniesaur's is, well, a brownie with the cherry on top. Now, it may sound kind of retarded, but the game is actually pretty fun. And I gotta give the creator props. These sprites of these new Pokemon do look pretty awesome, I can't lie. But anyways, let's go over the rules. Alright, so the first rule is that you have to catch the first Pokemon in every new route, and that you can't catch any other Pokemon except for the first one you encounter. Now, there are things known as clauses, such as the Dube's Clause, which, if you encounter the same Pokemon you already have, you can run away and look for another Pokemon. Now, the second rule is that you have to nickname all the Pokemon you catch to create more of a bond with them. And now, the third and final rule, which is that if a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead, and you can't use it anymore. That's pretty much the three basic rules, but you can add more rules if you want, but for now, I'm just going to be sticking to those three. But anyways, let's see if you can beat Pokemon Sweet as a Nuzlocke. Alright, so our journey starts off, and we're introduced to Professor Oak, who doesn't say he's Professor Oak, so I'm a little confused about that. But he introduces us to Sweetland and Pokesweets, and I name my character Storm, and name my rival Jet, and my journey begins. So I start out in my house, grab a potion, tell my mom I'm leaving, and that I'm never gonna see her again, and I take my first step into Cookie Village. I go to the professors, find out that it's not Professor Oak, but a female professor known as Professor Cena. And now, I can finally choose my starter, and the starter options are Browniesaur, Squirpie, or Strawmander. I choose Strawmander because Charizard is my favorite Pokemon of all time, and my journey officially begins. But the Nuzlocke doesn't officially begin until I get Pokeballs. I battle my two rivals, body them, and I leave. I explore Cookie Village for a bit and find a guy that sells some potions and paralyzed heals. I buy a few potions and then go explore the first route. I run into my two rivals, and then I come face to face with my actual rival, Jet. We proceed to battle, and he throws out a Popsichu, but I instantly body him. After I body him, I get some Sweet Balls, or Pokeballs, and it's time for my first encounter. And it's a Licoritta, and I'm happy with this encounter. It's pretty much another starter. After weakening it down, I catch it, and I name her Sabrina. Alright, just for the sake of things, I'm just gonna call the cities as they would be called in Fire Red. Alright, now that that's out of the way, I go to the route to the left of Viridian, and I encounter an Applin, but I accidentally kill it and I lose the encounter. I then go to the route above Viridian, and I run into a Cream Puff, and I catch it. At the time, I wasn't really all that too excited about that, so I named it Really. I continued into the forest and battled my first trainer. Oh, and I also forgot to mention at the beginning of the video that all the battles are double battles, except for trainers who have only one Pokemon. So that makes this ROM hack even more difficult, and doing it as a Nuzlocke makes that about 10 times harder. But anyways, I destroy the bug trainer and go to get my next encounter. And it's a Spinacake. Yeah, Spinarak is pretty much garbage, but I'll give it a shot. I make my way through the forest, battle a bunch more bug catchers, and this is where the game gets harder. The levels jump up immensely, and I realize I need to train. So after some grinding, my Pokemon are now really strong. After making my way into Pewter City, and I go to the museum. But it turns out it's been taken over by the evil team, which isn't known as Team Rocket, but it's known as Team Sour. Great name choice. But I make my way through the grunts and get to the top floor, where I face the boss. He sends out a level 10 Rattata and a level 10 Meowth. And they aren't really a big deal, and I easily take out the Rattata. And that's when he throws out a level 18 Cupcat. And this is the reason I trained. I managed to take down the Cupcat, and I then destroyed his remaining Meowth, and I beat the boss. After I beat him, I leave, but as I'm trying to leave, my dickhead of a rival shows up, and when I'm weakened, and we proceed to battle. But like the first time we battled, I absolutely destroy him. And now it's time to take on the first gym leader. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that at the beginning of the game, you can't nickname your starter Pokemon. And so I went back and named my starter Jed. I don't know why. It just sounded appealing at the time. Now, it's time to take on Brock, or Barrel as he's known in this game. But before I do, I talk to this random guy in front of the gym, and he tells me that once you enter the gym, you can't leave, and the only way to leave is if you beat the gym leader. And since this is a Nuzlocke, if I don't win, I lose, so I only have one shot at this. But anyways, I entered, and after I destroyed the first gym trainer, it was time to face the first gym leader. Oh, I also forgot to mention that when I caught Spinacake, I named him Forager. So I started out by throwing out Forager and Sabrina, and he started with a Keratorb and Gumball. Now, with the combined efforts of Forager and Sabrina, they take down his Keratorb and weaken his Gumball. Then he throws out his Candix, who is at level 18, and is the reason I trained. I managed to take down the Candix, and now only the Gumball was left. But Forager finished off Gumball, and I had officially gotten my first gym badge. I left the gym and went to the route to the right of Pewter City to get my next encounter. I ran into the grass and encountered a Keratorb. I caught it and I named it Boom. Again, I don't know why, it just sounded appealing. I add it to my team and I sweep through the trainers of this route to head on to Mount Moon. But for whatever reason, there are trainers that had Pokemon that were really high leveled. Like, they were probably on the level of the gym leader. They were level 18, and like they were almost on par with my Pokemon. But at the same time, there were trainers who had Pokemon at like level 12 and 13. So it's a little daunting when trainer fucking throws out a level 12, and then after it goes down, throws it a level fucking 18. But anyways, enough of the rambling. I continue my journey by going in to Mount Moon, and I encounter a Mintonite. I catch it and I name it Helix, but I don't add it to my team and I put it in the PC. Oh, but while I was healing at the Pokemon Center, I found that there was another entrance to the left that led to something called the Pokemon Coliseum, or the Vanilla Dome, and it's basically where you battle 4 trainers, but you don't heal in between battles, and the trainers are pretty strong. Now, the first battle was fairly easy. Basically used all my Pokemon, but I managed to come out with the victory. The second trainer was kind of annoying, used Taffy Wrap a lot, which is basically the equivalent to Strength Shot, which lowered my speed, but I managed to still come out on top. The third trainer kinda did the same exact thing, and lowered my speed with Taffy Wrap, and was just overall kind of annoying, but I still managed to win. But after the third battle, my Ligarita, also known as Sabrina, evolved at level 21 for whatever reason, but she evolved into Licorice. But anyways, the fourth battle kinda went the same as the rest, with them taffy wrapping my Pokemon, but I discovered a new Pokemon that I really like the spray to, which is Gumballer, which is the evolution to Gumball, and which is the equivalent to Crustle. I don't know what it is about the spray, it's just interesting to watch. If I had one, I would name it Benson. Because regular show, Benson, who's a gumball machine, Gumballer, who's also a gumball machine. I'm getting off track, let's get back to the battle. After the Gumballer went down, they sent out a Carrot Trode, which looked pretty strong, but I managed to take it down, and also the last remaining area cake. And I managed to win my Coliseum and beat all 4 trainers. And my prize was a rare candy. To be honest, this part was kind of a waste of time. You can literally skip this, there's no reason to do it, but I mean it did give me some levels and it did give me an evolution. But anyways, on to Mount Moon. There wasn't really anything too special in here. First floor I just went battled some Team Sour Grunts, a couple other trainers. But as I continued further in, I battled more Team Sour Grunts, and then I came face to face with their boss once again. He sent out 2 Cupcats, and I sent out my starter, and boom. After switching out a bit, and some healing, and just overall attacking, I won the battle. Gotta say, he did improve a lot. His Pokemon were actually pretty strong. But it was still a fairly easy battle. I exit Mount Moon, and I go to the next route, where I encounter a Mintrit. I catch it and name it Box, based off of the YouTuber Patters who uploads Pokemon videos, and one of the mascots of his channel is a ferret, and he names them Box, so I thought, hey, why not? I get the rare candy behind the house, and I put Box in the box and I heal up my Pokemon. Ready to see what was next on my journey. But that's where I'm going to be ending part 1. Otherwise, this video would probably be over an hour long. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Part 2 will probably be coming out within maybe like a few days to like a week. I want to watch that. But like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.